Okay, so on this truck, I'm going to actually highlight the bed and not the truck at this particular time. I'll come back and do a walk around of the truck and the features and the benefits of the medium duty truck. But this particular video is going to be about this bed. Now this bed came from Economy out of Sedan, and of course you can see right there on the mud flaps who they are. But let me show you the differences between the beds, because I know that you think one flatbed is just as good as another, but it's not. As you'll notice, this is a one single piece flatbed. It's diamond plated, and if you'll notice some of the great things about this diamond plate is that this is one single piece right here. As you can see on the corners, it's one single piece, and we use thicker 3/4 inch welds or sides here, and you'll see that it's a lot sturdier. What you're going to find, and I'm going to show you on another bed why this is so important, but you'll also notice that we got mud flaps on the front and on the back side, because you don't want mud and dirt and everything coming up and grinding up in here, and you just want it to stay back there, right? So we went on ahead and put these up here, right here. Now this is not like this. As you can see, this is just flint, regular mud flap. This is actually a rock guard. See how stiff that is? That's not going to allow any kind of rocks or anything to come up and actually hit the cab, or a bunch of mud coming up and hitting your steps. Now, one of the other things this bed is so good for is that normally you're going to weld your toolboxes, which we can put a toolbox here. I also, while the toolbox is sitting right here, we also put steps right here. So that means you can take this box, open your toolbox, throw all your chains in it and everything that you have, but right here is going to be a step, so you can step right up in it. This particular truck didn't do it that way because we just made a plain bed for you to be able to see. But these beds can be custom made to anything that you want. So like for example, I can taper this corner here if you want, but you're going to lose a little bit of cargo space. I can also taper it down here, taper it down here just like other beds. But personally myself, I'd want all four corners, so that way I get more cargo space and more loading area. And if also you'll notice up on the headache rack, see where it sits. A lot of people don't realize that light